What is going on, guys? Ben here, bringing you another Clash Royale video. In today's video, we are using the Hog Trifecta battle deck here. I'm using it in like regular matches. I have two replays to show you guys, and I'll do a live battle. If I seem a little frustrated, I'm sorry. I was getting a little salty, playing some Vainglory, if you guys know what that is. Wasn't having the best time in solo queue. If you don't know what that is, that's okay, but yeah, I was a little mad about that. So if I seem a little pissed off, maybe that's why. But guys, I'm gonna try and get out of that mood and record this video for you guys. I was actually using, these battles were earlier today, and we clutched up with the poison spell. The poison spell I've never really actually used as a legit card. But right here you can see this push. I didn't really know what to do to stop it. I was like, any of the freeze. I was like, oh, this isn't good. When he freezed me, I was like, oh dang. Because usually a cannon with like a musketeer probably could stop the push, but the freeze, just on top of that, he got a lot of damage done. And then I put down the elixir collector as well, so I didn't have a whole lot of elixir to defend that. So his opening push got me good. But I don't know. And then you got the princess to get a couple shots off. I have the skeletons to take her out, but she's still gonna get 2 shots off, maybe 3, only 2. There we go. And this tower is almost dead now. So it's like, oh my gosh, this is rough. This is a battle deck that does not use legendaries though. This has no legendaries in it. So anyone can use it once you get your elixir collector. I don't even know what the furthest thing up, because it's like skeletons, poison spell, hog rider, Valkyrie, and then the elixir collector. You don't need the elixir. I don't even know. I'm gonna check after this battle, so because I know probably you guys already know. I'm right here, the princess. Drop the skeletons, take her out again. But this is probably the strongest non-legendary battle deck there is. I've seen it. I've seen a couple of tournaments won with this battle deck. People call it the Hog Trifecta. You could switch the poison spell for a freeze. I've seen that done as well. But the main, like, the key components of this are the musketeer, Valkyrie, hog rider, and then you use like the cannon for defense, poison spell, and the zap. The zap is more for like if people are using like little things and you can't get your hog rider to the tower. And then the poison spell, it's really good against stopping 3 musketeers. It's really good against stopping with people who have elixir collectors right close to each other, stopping like big pushes and stuff like that. So it's a very well balanced deck. The musketeer, I'd say the Valkyrie is the MVP of the battle deck. The hog rider is just straight for tower damage and chipping it away, and then the musketeer is just an annoying card to deal with. But if people have fireball, it's not that annoying. But right here I did a split push. I did poison spell. I didn't know he had the mini P.E.K.K.A. and was gonna drop it there. I thought he was just gonna drop goblins like the last time. That's why I poison spelled. We did get 1 shot on there, and then the mini P.E.K.K.A. is almost dead. But he did do a hog rider push, so I had to drop skeletons for the mini P.E.K.K.A. and the cannon for the hog rider. So we did stop his push there. Unfortunately though, I do not have one of his towers down yet, so I'm trying to split my pushes to see like what side he wants to do, because I know he has that freeze, but he can only freeze one of them. We decided to freeze my Valkyrie, and then I just zap his goblins there, so we actually do end up taking his tower, which is good, and we still have a push on the right hand side with the musketeer, so it's gonna get, well, got a little bit of damage done, nothing major. Use the skeleton to try and take out the mini P.E.K.K.A. This thing has good counters to a lot of things. I think it may struggle with super like golem battle decks and P.E.K.K.A. This has a really strong matchup against the double P.E.K.K.A. Or not the double P.E.K.K.A., the double princes that I showed you guys, that battle deck that I showed you guys yesterday, because it's always like whoever has a stronger push in the early game. Whenever I battle this, like if it's on tournament rules, if everything is even, it's like a really good matchup. It's like 50-50 versus the double princes that I show you guys, but that like requires 3 legendaries and stuff like that. But other than that, basically this battle deck has been around. You've probably seen from other YouTubers I know, but this is actually like my first time playing this battle deck. I don't know. Thought I'd just decide to show you guys in case you have not seen it. Or I know I get this asked all the time, like, what's a good battle? What's like the best battle deck without legendaries so I can stand a chance? This one right here is the one to do it with. You can see poison spell clutches up. If you rewatch that part, the poison spell actually is like counting down with the seconds, and then it actually takes it out with 1 second left. So we clutched up with poison spell. Let's see though. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, check the arena to see what you have to be to get this one. So you don't have any cards in that. You have to be in arena 6. Which is 1,700 trophies. So basically, anyone, if you've been playing the game for a couple weeks, or like a month or something, you should be able to play this game, or not play this game. Anyone can play the game, play the battle deck, but there it is. There's different variations of it. The main ones are these three right here, for sure. Musketeer, Hog Rider, Valkyrie. If your Valkyrie is pushing, usually you put the Hog Rider behind it. No legendaries. It's one tournament. This is a very strong battle deck, so highly recommend it. The reason why I started playing it right now is because I was getting annoyed going up against it. And what I like to do is, like, if I'm having trouble, like right here, we got 3 Musketeers right off the bat. Didn't really have anything to stop them. I dropped my Valkyrie though, so they got a couple shots off, but the poison spell slows them down. But the reason, like, and you can see if you're pushing with a Valkyrie, usually you want to put your Hog Rider behind it so it pushes it forward, even if it's only for a little bit, like what I did there, and then I zapped the princess just to take her out. But usually if I'm having troubles beating a battle deck or going up against a certain set amount of cards, usually what I do is I rebuild that deck that I can't, like, that I'm struggling with, to learn how you play it. Because then I feel as though, like, I can learn ways to counter it, and I can see, like, as I'm playing the battle deck, what are counters to it. Like, say I play, I don't know, say I play Sparky, like, or say I have no idea how to play Sparky, and then I just get destroyed by Sparky. I know this isn't the case, this is just an example, guys, but say, yeah, I have no idea how to play Sparky, and I go up against Sparky, and I'm like, oh man, I don't really know how to play against this, and I lose horribly, and then I go up against it again and lose horribly. Instead of, like, just trying to test it out that way, what I'll do is I'll actually rebuild those battle decks and then test it out, play it, and be like, oh, this works well, and then I get to see, like, what doesn't work well. Like, oh, people with Zap and little troops give Sparky a huge trouble, and stuff like that. So that's just one example, just to give you the mindset that I have. There's way other things, like, and if I get destroyed by it, it's like, oh man. Because other people, you can use other people because they probably played the battle deck as well, and you can kind of use their, because a lot of people build battle decks just to counter certain battle decks, and if you run into those, you can see how to counter it. If that makes sense. If it makes sense, let me know in the comments. If it doesn't, if that ramble there didn't make sense, just let me know. But that's how I usually get to know or get to see, like, I get the feel for how to counter other battle decks. I'll play them myself, and that's why I'm using this one here. And what I've noticed is, like, super tanky things like the P.E.K.K.A. and the Golem are hard to stop for sure, but it has a good matchup against a lot of things, and a lot of times it's like 50-50 and whatnot. It's the reason why is that, like, because everyone is using stuff that is really low in, my webcam froze there, I apologize, really low in elixir, and the Valkyrie and the Musketeer are super hard to stop for those things, like, I don't know. But right here, I thought I was gonna have to poison spell for the victory once again. We could have got 2 clutch up poison spells, but I stopped his push right here with my Musketeer zap and all that. If I needed to, poison spell would have clutched up, but we didn't need to this time. So yeah, this is the Hog Trifecta, as it's formerly known as. A lot of you already know the battle deck, but just take it from me. Probably one of the best non-legendary battle decks out there if you are looking for one. I'm gonna do a live battle here. I know I've been talking quite a bit, and a lot of you guys don't really like replays that often, but we are going up against a 4,158 trophies, level 12. We'll see how it goes. I don't really, if I don't have my elixir collector, I don't really want to drop first, so it's a princess. I'll drop the Valkyrie. I could poison spell the princess, but I think that's really risky because I don't really know what he has, if that makes sense. So I think that's a risky play. I'm gonna do the Musketeer behind it. So it's another one of these that I just faced. I showed you guys a thingy of. What a thingy? A battle of. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate my hardest. This battle deck is very popular as well. It probably has minor. Maybe I don't even know. Probably a minor, maybe a knight. It depends, but if I see the minor come out, I'm gonna use my Valkyrie to stop it. Yeah. People are always different. They're always changing the minor position. It's either you gotta do front, left, or right. And that was the first time I've ever seen it on the right hand side though. But I think I'm pretty safe to poison spell this princess, so Might as well just do it. He's probably gonna drop a mini P.E.K.K.A on the Valkyrie. Okay. Skeletons, stop the push. So both my towers are about the same. It doesn't really matter where I place. So now it goes on the other side. So this guy likes to drop his stuff far away. Okay. We got you. Hit the double elixir. Hog Rider's getting to that tower though. So that's good. Take out this princess. He's got poison spell as well. What? It's that mini P.E.K.K.A, man. I'm telling you, it's dirty. Am I gonna lose here to these spear goblins? Oh god. We lost. There's my salt. That's me getting raged. Okay. We lost. The battle deck that countered me was the minions with the spear goblins, furnace with the princess, and the miner and the mini P.E.K.K.A. The mini P.E.K.K.A was hard to stop, but it's whatever. I guess I need some work with the battle deck. I mean, we went 3-0 with it, and then we just lost one, so it's whatever. We lost 18 trophies, not bad. Well, there's one counter to it, guys, but still, believe me, it's a decent battle deck. Either way, hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit and subscribe for more Clash Royale videos. Not videos. Have a wonderful day or night, and I'll see you guys later.